shit.
Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick little video here, taking the brake caliper off. Basically I have no more brake pads, 50 hours. Something I noticed here, the wheel stud was, the nut was spinning, so the wheel stud was spinning, and I wondered why. And what I found, I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of a shadow on it. Try this one maybe. You can see that the stud is broken right off on these two here. So these, once that's broken off, these will just, the splines will spin inside. Hopefully it hasn't done any damage to the hub itself. But I've taken the nut off, so that just comes off. And I have to undo those, take the brake rotor off, and then push those studs out and change them out. Okay, so these screw heads are Torx. They're the T40s. Well, we can see if we can get them out. Alright, so I managed to get one out. You can see how it's snapped off. If you can see through the hole. You see that used to fit right in there. This is all supposed to be one piece snapped off. So hopefully we can get the other three off. Right, you can see a little better. Stud snapped off, stud snapped off. That's the end of it, just like those. And I don't know what would cause that. I torqued to the specified 74 foot-pounds, but 74 foot-pounds sure seems like an awful lot. Seems like more than necessary. They're almost impossible to take the wheel nuts off once they're torqued to that by a wrench, so, or a ratchet. So trying to take them off in the field would be impossible. So something's wrong with that. But now see if I want to point one more thing out. This stud is sticking out longer than the other three, so that one, that's the one that's been broken the longest, I would imagine. It's starting to pull through. So I'm going to change these out. Hopefully they just pop back out. They got to pop back out that way. But like I said, this one's been starting to pull through. So if I'd let it go any longer, it would have pulled right through and the whole wheel would have broken off. Alright, there you go. One broken wheel stud out. Just hammered it back out real lightly. Came out not too bad. I can't see splines in there, so I'm wondering if the hub needs to be replaced. These splines look like they're still decent, so I'm wondering if it spun out the splines inside the hub. We'll have to check that out, but there's no way that should break off like that. In my opinion, that's over torquing, but used the torque wrench, torqued them to 74 foot-pounds. So like I say, something's wrong there. Alright, there's the new one and there's the old broken one. So I don't know if there ever was splines inside there. Maybe somebody could tell me. But that goes back in there and we'll just press that sucker in there. Alright, new wheel stud installed. Lightly tapped it in. So, put her back together. Alright, best I could find for the axle nut was 151 pounds. Set that, torqued it. Hole lines up for the cotter pin. Just got to put the brake on and wheel back on and good to go. I had to lock it into four-wheel drive to stop the axle from turning. So running blue Loctite on the screws and the caliper bolts They had a yellow Loctite in there from factory, but blue should be good. Yeah, I'm not changing the brake pads today because I gotta do a ride, but as soon as I get time I gotta get some brake pads and change those out. So it looks like I'm ready to go. Well, the front wheel shouldn't fall off. Thanks for watching.